When the Nuggets found out Nikola Jokić would be named the league's MVP, they wanted to do something special for their star center. The team hatched a plan with Nikola's wife Natalia to surprise him in Serbia. So, Josh Kroenke, Tim Connolly, Coach Malone, along with assistant coach Augie Stojakovic and strength coach Felipe Eichenberger traveled to Sombor to present him with his trophy in a celebration for the ages.
Hey Denver, this is how we transport the MVP trophy. Nothing but Nick earns all the credit in the world for getting this to 2 airports. How great is that? That is so good. Hey.
Never won one of these, but I coached a guy that won 2. Pretty awesome.
So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Here, you take this. You give it to him. Don't drop it.
Heavy?
It's really
heavy.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
How long will it be before he's here?
Okay, I'm not gonna hold it.
Yeah?
No, I can hold it
he's-
until you come, but how long? Or I
let
got a
me
little
see.
stand for it too. I want to set it on this table.
We're trying to do something reflective of Nikola. You know, in this place, this city, these stables mean so much to him. So we wanted to be really aware of what he might like. And thank God Natalia, his dad and mom, Nemanja Strahi could keep a secret, and they set this whole thing up. And we thought it'd be pretty special and pretty reflective of kind of who he is.
I mean, this is his happy place. This is home. You know, like we all know, like home is a special place, and you know that's your safety place.
What I love about my relationship with Nikola is, yes, it's a head coach and a player, but it's more than that. It's deeper than that. It is time spent away from basketball. It is time spent getting to know him and his family. And that's why it was so meaningful to be here today around his mother, his father.
I mean, literally, he's like family. Like, you know, I mean, we are like spending so much time together. Like, you know, like one big happy Serbian family.
Here it comes. You know, kind of hard to describe how neat it was when you turn the corner on the trotter. It's 7-foot guy on the trotter with 1 foot out, and he got emotional. You know, again, that's who he is, and we're so lucky that he's part of our organization. And we thought it'd be especially unique and cool to him if we came where he's most happy.
I've been to Serbia a bunch of times now, 7 years. Probably been here 4 times at least. And this is by far the most special. To see Nikola's reaction, his emotion. He always says, the MVP doesn't really matter, but to see the emotion, the tears coming on his horse, to see the Nuggets people, his family, his friends, the people who care about him, who helped him get to where he is, was a moment I'll never forget.
It's very surreal, honestly, to think about Nikola's journey from where we were when we drafted him to now. Him as a player is incredible, but I think that the part you got to weave into all of that journey is that Nikola is the exact same person that he was then that he is now, regardless of how much success that he's had, 2-time now MVP, and to be here celebrating in his hometown. This is my first time in Serbia, and to see where his passions truly lie, where he grew up, and understand more of who he is as a person. It's no doubt that he's the amazing person that he is behind the player that he is.
MVP! 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 MVP!
before the first MVP, I told him we're gonna be MVP. He never believed, and then I text him back in October, say like you're gonna be back-to-back MVP. And I'm not saying that I'm the wizard of saying things, but the way that he works since I met him, the first day he walked in the gym, it's just unbelievable. I mean, he's not just a good person, a good player, but he works extremely hard on his craft every single day.
From my perspective, is that he's a role model for the kids, for the Serbian kids, and that's great because it's very important that kids have some role model, someone like him, who is great on the court and off the court, great person, and that's a great thing. I honestly think that he's a role model for the kids all around the world, and for the young basketball players.
I was surprised. Actually, my coach trainer, he told me, let's do a fast workout this afternoon. I was like, that's weird. We usually do it in the morning. And then I was coming back and I saw my godfather was there, why he's here. I saw his car, and then I saw all the people and the music. So it was once in a lifetime.
I think back to when Tim first showed me video of Nikola, years and years and years ago, and then that led to us kind of making a decision to select him in the draft.
It was obvious. That's why we're playing possum, waiting for 41 to take the two-time MVP. I mean it's an unbelievable story. I don't think it's a story we'll probably ever see happen again. It's a testament to Nikola, his family. He's such a unique guy, unique player, and we're super lucky to have him.
I didn't know that I'm gonna play in NBA with 1 year old. That is like dream come true in 1 year. So I couldn't imagine that I'm gonna be in NBA.
My first summer as a head coach in Denver was Nikola Jokic's first summer as well. We came in together, and we went to Las Vegas for Summer League, and nothing. I'd be lying if I said different. Nothing about that Summer League told me in the future this guy's going to be an MVP. In the future this guy's going to be the 13th player in NBA history to be a back-to-back MVP. I didn't see that. And quite frankly, no one did. I don't think Nikola knew it at that point if you asked him the same question. Go, run, Jokić, push it.
The most unique thing about Nikola's journey is, even Nikola would say that there were some moments along the way where you have to have doubt, and you have to have a collective belief. And to see where Coach Malone and his staff have taken Nikola from when he arrived to where he is now is nothing short of remarkable. But I think obviously the true success lies with Nikola. Every day he came in and put in the work. He knew the player that he wanted to be.
Go to one. Here we go. He is the hardest worker. I mean, it's easy to do with him because if he puts something in his head, you go and do it. So it's just like trusting, every step that we do. And now that we have he believes me, we have a system, it's kind of like the easy way. It's just like, hey, we're gonna do this, and he's like, okay, I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it. Even like summers I have him to run 10 by 10s, that's our joke. And he won't talk to me for a week, but still he'll do it. He'll do it his best. And it's not surprising that he's two-time MVP because he works really, really hard.
He keeps adding things to his game. Over there is Ogie and Felipe, and Nebosha, his godfather, and Coach Malone, and these guys keep challenging him and keep getting, say you're here, but you can keep getting better and better. And a year ago, if we'd asked, could he get better, we probably laughed at it. Now he had even a better season.
2 points away from 2,000 this season. Wheels into the key. He's got it! He's got it!
I mean, there is no limit, honestly. I mean, he broke all the records, he broke all the limits, and for him there is no limits. He's one of those guys who are born for basketball, and that's who he is.
I mean, he was tasked with a huge responsibility. He didn't have to play good every night, he had to play great every night. And that's hard during an 82-game season, and he never shied away from that.
hopefully at one point we bring the O'Brien Trophy back to Sombor and we have even a bigger party.
Can this team win a championship? When
Yes.
you shut your eyes, can you see this team winning a championship?
I don't need to shut my eyes. I know. Yes, the answer is yes. Felipe had a good quote about that one. I mean, some people want to see you fail, just disappoint them. So that's the answer, you know. Why not?
So I love Nikola Jokić. I love him as a man. I love him as a player. And I'm just thrilled to have 7 years with him and many more moving forward, because he's going to be a Hall of Fame player one day, and I can't wait for that moment.
As good a player as he's a way better person, and to see how sincerely he was impacted by seeing all these familiar faces was amazing.
I see that they really appreciate me and they love me. So why someone will come to my hometown, because it's really middle of nowhere when you think about it. So why anybody will came here? So, but they came. So I'm really happy, and I was really emotional in that moment.